Perhaps the biggest thing on Vikings fans' minds right now is should the Minnesota Vikings, should everybody, the coaches, just let Justin Jefferson go for the record? And I'm kind of for it. Like, I feel like the Vikings are in a situation where, yes, you are 12-3. You are the number 2 seed right now. You could go catch the Eagles for the number 1 seed, even though you'd probably need a little bit of help. You literally need them to drop both games. And at the same time, I also ask if the number 1 seed is worth it, because you know, the NFL teams coming off the bye week in the playoffs, it could be potentially dangerous, but a video for another time. The point is, should the Minnesota Vikings let Justin Jefferson go for the receiving record that Calvin Johnson holds currently with 1,964 receiving yards? I mean, the dude was just an absolute side. I think that was the same year that AP went out and nearly broke the rushing record from Eric Dickerson. Yeah, I know what Vikings fans are probably thinking. But right now, Justin Jefferson is currently 208 yards or 209 yards away from tying the record with 2 games left. And I think it's something that you have to consider, because with 2 games, specifically against the Packers and the Bears. Now, this game against the Packers, I mean, this is a big game. Like, I don't care what anybody says. You have a game where you could potentially just keep the Packers out of the playoffs, number 1. Also bragging rights because they're in your division. And at the end of the day, Justin Jefferson, you know he's hungry to go get that record. Now, obviously, that's not the main motivating factor with a lot of these players, and absolutely so. But at the same time, it definitely is on their mind. And I think the Vikings are in a situation where it's kind of low-key a must-win game in Green Bay. It's kind of a situation where you go on the road in Week 18 and you play the Bears, where another win would be nice, especially when you're fighting for that number 1 seed. So I think that this record, it goes, or the receiving record goes beyond really bragging rights. I think it really goes to show that the Vikings are in a spot where you want to go get it, because it could also most likely mean you get a win in these last 2 games, and you could most likely get a better seeding spot in the playoffs. But again, I do think that the Vikings are in a good spot heading at the number 2 seed right now. No matter who comes out to play the 7th seed, I think it could be very interesting down the line. But I think it works out to the Vikings' favor that they should let Justin Jefferson go for it. Now, there's also the idea of, hey, you want to rest your players and so that they're ready for the playoffs. I understand that one. It really is about, in the NFL, who can stay healthy the longest and who can get their things rolling. Absolutely. But at the same time, it's just if the Vikings, it's all said and done, if they had a shot at the record and then they didn't go for it, I think a lot of people would definitely know that they would regret it. So I think the Vikings have to go get it. They got to let JJ go get it, and I think there's a lot on the line with something like this. But let us know what you guys think, and make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms, so give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email on the SportsBP or at the SportsBP@yahoo.com, or remember to put in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about if the Minnesota Vikings should let Justin Jefferson go for it. Just go for the receiving record.